I know something just popped up on my screen. I don't know what it was, but I told all of my friends that I would try not to make another sad video, but I have a feeling I might have just lied to everybody. It's me, Ade. If you don't know me, you probably know me as Star instead. If you are new, I am starting this YouTube channel up again as a sort of video diary sort of thing. So probably telling people that sad videos would be put aside was false advertising completely, because if I was writing this in my journal, Lord knows those pages would have scribbles of all sorts of madness in them. I'm feeling good because I really enjoyed making the last video. So I guess we're gonna keep it going and keep the slightly upsetting theme up. The skin looks really good right now, but it's just because it's really, really, really hot. And I was actually so uncomfortable. I had to walk like 35 minutes uphill from work to the nearest bus stop I can get to get the bus home. In the peak of the heat, which is not even the middle of the day anymore, it peaks heat at like 6 o'clock. Make it make sense. That's so stupid. Anyway, I'm feeling a lot of things today. I think I'm feeling a lot of things because there's loads of concerts happening that I'm not going to. Amidst all this video journal stuff, I'm also in the process of making my own music to be released next year. I'm holding myself accountable. I said it in the last video that music is literally my life, guys. Like, music is literally my life. Like, it's really bad. And I love live music. I love concerts. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love live music. Like, unfathomably. Like, and there's so many that I was meant to go to that I failed to get tickets to or couldn't afford because my Chud brother decided to have his third wedding ceremony. I'm joking, it was really fun. People that I've been listening to for years and years and years and years of my life, and alas, they're in my country and I cannot see them. And seeing everyone else getting ready to go and all the hype and all their excitement, and I was just like, damn, that should be me, bro. Happy for everyone. Hope they're having a wonderful time. The concert is actually going on right now. I've been feeling really unlucky lately, and I think that kind of, now that it's come around that time where all this stuff is happening, it kind of feels like someone rubbing rock salt, chunky rock salt, into a spread wide open wound. It doesn't help that I tend to overthink a lot and I ruminate a lot, and I have a lot of inner critics and I have a lot of voices in my head. Very emo of me to say, but it's true. I went to therapy for it, guys. It helped, but they didn't go anywhere, so clearly they have a lot to say now too. Very difficult to get out of a spiral once I start, and the past couple of days I've been just feeling like the most unlucky person in the world, which is such a first world problem thing to say. Like, I can't go to my concert, I'm so sad. Like, there's people that are dying. I just want to, one, have time to make music, and two, what is creaking? Am I hallucinating? Is it me? That's not me. What is that? I'm really paranoid because I've had a lot of encounters with spiders lately on my bed and crawling on me while I'm asleep and waking up to spiders on me, and it's been honestly really terrifying. So I'm like, anything around here that is slightly out of place, that is not usual, I'm like, what was that? Because I don't like it. What's the saying? The despair of looking for a new job also doesn't help. And I briefly touched on it in my last video, how this generation has just been handed such a dirty set of cards when it comes to being alive. It just, everything feels very crazy right now. And I've just been feeling so incredibly unlucky and stupid. And one of the major things I think around that is the fact that I know, obviously, I want to make music, but it's like, as I learn more and more about what it actually takes to not just make the music, but to then sell the music and actually like make a business out of the music, I'm like, I don't even know where to start doing all of this stuff by myself. It feels really impossible to do by yourself, but I'm also like, I don't have the resources or the know-how or the contacts to actually. I don't even have a band, bro. Like, okay, I'll think of one thing and then another thing will come up and I'll be like, oh, I really am not prepared. And then I'll be like, oh, I also need to do this. And I'll be like, oh, but I can't do that if I don't have this. And it's like, oh, I have the money to do that. Oh, but I need a job to get the money to do that. But then, and it's, and it feels like the pit is never ending, and it's probably a really good fuel to write a song. And I probably will write a song about it. But it's also really disparaging and would make someone want to quit over and over and over again. And I find myself in that position so often these days where I'm like, what even is the point anymore? Like, I haven't even started yet, so I might as well not run myself into the ground unnecessarily just for it to flop. But then I keep trying to remind myself that, like, no, that I genuinely don't think I could do anything else for the rest of my life other than make music, and I have to keep going. And it's gonna be it's hard at the beginning unless you're a nepo baby, and it is hard at the beginning. But I think that also makes the come up more interesting and makes you more grateful through the journey, not just when you get to the end of the journey. And I'm trying to keep that in mind, that like the origin story will make everything so much more worth it in the end. And not just in the end, but in the now. And I'm trying to keep myself present and grounded, but it's not easy when you have a history of mental illness. It's not easy when the world around you is dying. This is another thing where I'll catch myself in a moment. I'll be like, well, if you keep thinking that way, then obviously it's not going to be easy because you keep telling yourself it's hard. So obviously it's going to be hard. And as someone who's very much been into manifestation and all of that jazz for the past few years, a lot of it is obviously how you see yourself and the person that you tell yourself you are, and that being reflected out into the world around you. And so I'm like reminding myself that me spiraling and thinking negatively and all of this stuff is only keeping me where I am. But then it's like, I also don't believe in this whole love and light 24/7. If you even dare to blink negatively, then your whole world is going to come crashing down and you're never going to get everything you want ever. And I'm like, cool. So, spiritual psychosis. Okay. So I find myself often at a crossroads where I'm like, I need to be real with myself, but I also don't want to let all the crappy stuff completely overthrow me again. And it's really uncomfortable, but growing pains are still pains. And it does feel like a transitional period, but it also feels like I'm smacking my head against a brick wall. On my way into work, I was listening to music and got smacked in the face with a song that I haven't listened to in ages. And it made me want to cry. And I think that kind of made me sad for the whole day. So thank you. Who's it even by? It is. Thank you, Conan Gray, for making me sad all day. I mean, I should have known better listening to a Conan Gray song at 8 a.m. in the morning, but even coming home and thinking about the fact that I wanted to film another video, I was like, I'm probably going to cry, but here I am. I'm not going to cry. Yeah. I think I'm using my sister's birthday to distract me from whatever's going on in my head right now, because I love planning stuff. So I'm planning a day out for her birthday. She doesn't fucking know yet. I'm gonna have a big surprise for her. But she's probably gonna see this video, so I mean I was gonna tell her anyway, but you know what, I'm gonna look back on this in a few years and I'm gonna be like, silly little person. Little did you know the things that would happen. It's gonna be interesting. I think, yeah, I don't think about anything. I just want to sleep. I think I'm also sad because Mexico lost to England in the World Cup. I wanted Mexico to win the whole thing, man. So stupid. But, this video is probably gonna get taken down for that after seeing the new UK laws around YouTube. Anyway, I'm sorry, this was another downer. It will, even I'm slouching, bro. That's one thing. I want to get back into the gym mainly to fix my posture. And I know that I have to strengthen my back. And I love working back anyway. But I really need to get to the gym. But it's just, I get home from work and I'm like, I cook, I eat, and I go to bed. Like, I'm not built for this 9-to-5 life. I will not subscribe to this 9-to-5 life. I will not subscribe to this 9-to-5 life. This is prison. This isn't life. This is prison. And I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Okay, everyone. Oh, wait a minute. Before you disappear. You look mighty fine today. On this night. It's night for me anyway. You look mighty beautiful. Keep up the skincare routine. It looks just so tea. So tea. You look amazing. And I hope I will see your beautiful face another time very, very soon. Bye bye.